Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Coming up later this week, we are going to finally get our hands on Black Ops 6 multiplayer. The early access beta kicks off on Friday. We'll be able to jump in and experience all the new things that Black Ops 6 is offering between the Omni movement systems, the new maps, the new weapons, everything going on there. And today, I want to break down everything you need to know about the beta itself in terms of content, what'll be accessible the first weekend versus the second weekend, so on and so forth. So first up, of course, yes, Friday this week, we are going to see the Black Ops 6 beta kickoff in its early access stage. This period will be lasting from the 30th until the 4th. And to get into the early access, you just have to either pre-order the game in any capacity, be subscribed to certain tiers of Xbox Game Pass, or get a beta code. And it just so happens my friends over at Activision actually sent me a couple of extra beta codes to give out to you guys, and they'll be popping up on screen at random throughout this video. So you may want to pay a little bit of extra attention. It is first come, first serve. There's single-use codes. So if you're a part of the notification squad, you got that bell dinged on that subscription of yours, you might get a free beta code for clicking on this video extra quick. But yeah, that's how you get into the early access. That'll be lasting, like I said, from the 30th all the way until September 4th. And then the open beta the following weekend kicks off on the 6th and lasts until the 9th. And anyone is able to go through and play that. You don't need to pre-order. It's completely free and open for everyone. Now, as it stands right now, this actually started yesterday, you might have noticed, your Call of Duty HQ app, aka your MW3 or your Warzone app, got a significant download, the 1.52 title update on certain platforms, and that was actually the beginning of the preload for the Black Ops 6 beta. So if you haven't gone through and done it yet, you can now currently go through and completely preload the beta. That way on Friday morning when these servers do go online, sometimes they do go live a little bit early, you can jump right into the game. You don't have to worry about downloading anything or having to spend any time waiting to get on once the beta is live. You can just be there right away as soon as it does end up launching. Or if you're just simply waiting for the open beta, you can go through, preload it now, and have that all set and ready to go. Now, something kind of cool going on is in select areas for select people, you can actually go through and get some free Black Ops 6 beta codes if you meet the criteria. So a couple of different ways to do this. For one, if you are in the UK or in Europe and you're currently enrolled in university, UniDays is offering a Black Ops 6 beta code if you connect your university account to that. I'm not sure what UniDays is, nor do I live in the UK or Europe, so I'm not super familiar, but if you are in the UK or Europe in university, you can actually get a free code because of that, so you can definitely take advantage of that if you want to. Also, if you are an Xfinity customer here in the US, there's actually Black Ops 6 beta codes as a reward via the Xfinity Rewards app. So just boot that up, go down to the rewards tab, and there'll be a whole Black Ops 6 section you can click on and get a code through that. So a couple of free or bonus ways to get an early access code if you're interested. Unfortunately, not widely, available across the globe, and it's specific people either in university or Xfinity customers. But if you were unaware of that and you got a beta code because of it, I'd say I've done my job. Happy to help inform, and hopefully a few of you can take advantage of those promotions that previously didn't have a beta code themselves, or if you need to get one for a friend or something, you could take advantage of that. But let's talk the actual beta itself, what to expect in terms of content, what'll be playable, all sorts of stuff like that. So Call of Duty did detail that there is going to be a full-on training course essentially available within the beta just to get you used to Omni movement. Obviously, this is such a big upgrade to movement within Call of Duty. It's going to feel very weird for a lot of players when they first jump on. So if you just want to spend some time learning the movement, getting used to it, there will be a full-on training course where you don't have to worry about playing real players and having them just sweat against you and stomp you while you're trying to figure out your settings or anything. You can just take care of that in the training course, which is super cool. Now, Activision has actually revealed all of the maps that we're going to have available throughout the beta. We're going to have a mixture of core 6v6 maps and then also strike maps, which are smaller and more so meant around 2v2 gameplay. So for the standard 6v6 maps, we're going to have Skyline, Scud, Derelict, Babylon, and Rewind. And then for the strike maps, we're going to have Gala and then also Pit. And then on those maps, we're going to be able to play a mixture of team deathmatch, domination, hardpoint, kill order, which is like the new HVT mode, face off TDM, and then face off kill confirmed on these strike maps as well. Now, for the first weekend, the content will be a little bit different than the second weekend. It's all going to be fully available on weekend 2, but weekend 1 is a little bit more limited. There is going to be a level cap at 20. So obviously it's a beta. Everyone's going to be starting off at level 1, but you go through, you can max out at level 20 for the first weekend. And then within that, you'll gain access to a bunch of different content, starting weapons like the XM4, the C9, various different primaries and secondaries, pistols, launchers. You'll have some set equipment, some set perks and everything there. Then as you go through and you level up 1 to 20, you'll gain access to a few more unlocks here and there. Obviously, not everything in the full version of Black Ops 6 is available within the beta. It is a limited selection of weapons, of perks and equipment and stuff like that, but you'll get a good, amount to mess around with and see what works well for you. Side note, I should mention within the beta itself, if you did end up pre-ordering the Vault Edition of Black Ops 6, you are going to have full access to all your Vault Edition bonus content. So all the operator skins and then all of the blueprints as well for some of those weapons. You'll be able to go through and use some of those. And of course, as you're leveling up, you'll get full access to the new and updated gunsmith within Black Ops 6 as well. If you go through and you're leveling up your individual weapons, you'll get more and more attachments, obviously. So that stuff will function as normal, just like it would in a full-on Call of Duty launch. You're just a little bit more limited in what you can actually do and how many attachments there will be and how many weapon levels you'll be able to actually go through and max out. And by the way, they will be going through and actually updating the beta on the various weekends, maybe making changes to gameplay, adjusting things here and there. So if you want to make sure you are up to date with all of that, and of course, everything else going on in the world of Call of Duty, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, because every single day I got you covered with all the need to know info. And of course, if you enjoy this video, a like rating is always really appreciated, as well as it does really help grow the channel and share the video around. Now, weekend 2 is going to be a little bit different, basically just more expanded upon than weekend 1. When weekend 2 kicks off, they're going to be raising the level cap up to 30, so we will have those 10 additional levels to go through and unlock a few more items. If you don't play any of the early access, you'll obviously just start out at level 1, then you'll have to go from level 1 to 30 if you're trying to max out. They're also adding in the stakeout map and the gunfight mode as well. And then throughout the entirety of the beta for weekend 1 and weekend 2, there's going to be a handful of beta exclusive rewards. So by getting to certain levels, you're going to be able to unlock these, and these will be instantly available in the beta itself, but then they'll also be available in the full version of the game as well. This is the only thing that's really going to save from the beta to the full game. Obviously, if you go through and you level up every single weapon in the beta and you reach max level of 30 on day 1 of Black Ops 6, when that launches on October 25th, all your progress is going to be reset back to level 1. There's nothing transferring over from your beta progress, but all these new beta rewards will be fully available in the full version of Black Ops 6. So for instance, at level 2, you end up getting an animated emblem. At level 6, you get a new charm. At level 11, you get a new spray. At level 15, you get a new emote to use. At level 20, you get not one, but 2 new operator skins, one being like bright lime green and one being more like a sleek gray and black. At level 23, you get the Truth Lies loading screen. At 27, you get a new animated calling card. And then at level 30, the max level, you get a new blueprint known as Bug Smasher. So a couple of free rewards there. Nothing too crazy, but it's some fun bonus content to go for and have some stuff available on day 1 of Black Ops 6 in October, of course. But all that being said, that is effectively everything you need to know about the Black Ops 6 beta. If you enjoyed the video or if you found it helpful at all, a like rating is always really appreciated. And if you want to make sure that on a day-to-day basis, you are always up to date with everything going on in Call of Duty, this is the place to be. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.